Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started because I don't know how much more of this game there is. I'm very excited to see where this one goes. Okay, so, hi there Omega, nice to see you. Okay, so oh right, it's reminding us how this works. We touch and hold it. And our new flower is the blue flower we saw in the last level. Oh, there's a sound. Way too high of levels. As far as I know, this is single play. I haven't heard anything about it being multiplayer. I did look into the games that came before this, Cloud and Flow. Cloud was definitely a base version of Sky. I haven't found anywhere it's available. You can find trailers for it, and it is about a young boy in a hospital bed daydreaming about flying around, and you can see a lot of the mechanics and how it definitely led to Sky. So Cloud was the project that these guys did in university. And it was phase 1, and you like flew around as well as you could in, I think, 2006, 2005, 2006, and pushed clouds around and solved puzzles. And then Flow was kind of like the first phase of... this is how this works. Flow was kind of like the first phase of, if you've played Spore. Nice! You completed a full tree. That's awesome. You can go talk to the Elder and get the Elder stuff there. That's really fantastic. So, right, so Flow. Remember last time I was playing this on Friday when we came across the light creatures and I said they reminded me of Sky? Those are the creatures from Flow. And apparently there are Flow creatures in every one of these games. There are ones in Journey as well as just the standard mantas and whatnot in Sky. So there's fun little Easter eggs from that. So all these games are totally connected and it's really neat. And I wish there were ways to play the others. Where am I going now? Because they all definitely led to Sky, and I do actually think, after looking at what Cloud was, I do actually think Sky was the intended end product. And the rest of these just led to it. It is long-term thinking, but it really looks like that. Oh, cool. It's steering me. That's neat. Okay, so the yellow ones steer me somewhere. And it's drawing patterns. I guess this one really is kind of like nighttime, evening time, so I'm guessing we don't have the darker, scarier stuff that the other games had. Not sure exactly what I'm meant to be gathering here. Oh, unless I'm supposed to be lighting up all of the ground, maybe? Maybe I'm supposed to be playing these like fairy circles? Oh, there we go. The glowy flowers. Those are cool. Forgetting how to steer properly. Oh, we have water. Okay. Nice. It's possible I'm just supposed to keep moving forward. I do see there are winds here. I think. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Okay, cool. Excellent. I looked and I saw a bunch of people saying, is there anywhere to play that? Is it a Flash game still? Because I saw that's what Flow is. There are places where if you can play a Flash player, it will play. It's just that most computers can't do that anymore. Which is where Flow becomes a problem. But what was Cloud? Is it just a standard browser game? Oh, we have like haystacks coming. Whoa, that's really pretty. Okay, so I think it shows what we're supposed to do. Okay. What I was reading was it ran on the USC engine. But I'm guessing they adapted. If they actually made it so that people could play, they would have adapted it for anything, I guess? This is very slow. I think I'm just circling haystacks. Yeah. There's gotta be something, I think. That's why I wasn't sure if it was actually available, and it's amazing that you found that. It said, what I read is that it was made specifically for whatever, I guess USC must have its own engine for student projects. I also went to a school that had game design, I just was not in game design. And I didn't know anyone who was, so I don't actually know how it works. I'm finding a specific spot on each of these, or if it is circling around them. Got one more to go. Oof. That was high flying. I keep forgetting that I tilt to steer. Keep trying to use accelerate to steer, and that's not how it works. This really strikes me more like it's vault type thing. I'm guessing we did skip the scary level that everything else has. Also, I was looking up stuff on Journey. Apparently the story is those big metal machines, they're actually not metal machines. They are exoskeletons for the cloth whales. They were made for war because the magic cloth was, of course, something everybody wanted. So they made the cloth whales armor. I don't know why they would then be stealing stuff from other cloths, but they're called guardians because they were meant to guard, but then ended up turning into war machines. The pictures are supposed to tell us that. I didn't exactly get that from the pictures. Okay, come on, down. Go. This one. Oh, we got a glowy ball. I'm not sure why it starts glowing sometimes. It's really pretty. That. Yeah, Journey's by the same developers. Cloud was the one that they made, two of them made in university. Then Flow was the next one, came out like a year later. Flower, the one I'm playing right now, was the one that came after that. This one came, I think, with the release of PlayStation 3. Could be wrong about the number though. And then Journey, which was also PlayStation exclusive originally, which is why the controls don't work quite as well if you're playing mobile. Journey definitely feels like the controls are meant for a console of some sort. Let's see, where do we think we're supposed to go? We're following the lights, but if there's the end of the light path, what's that? There's a road. Stones here. I think we've already been here though. Yeah, that's the water we were playing in before. Journey has really similar gameplay to Sky. They are similar concepts. Journey is a society that is built on this magic cloth that flies, and you build a cape / scarf out of that, so you have to find different chunks of it with these glyphs that you find laying around that then build you a bigger and longer scarf. Haven't seen over here. This looks like the direction I'm supposed to go. Oh, cool! So you build the bigger, longer scarves, and then you go through a even more destroyed world, and you get the same kind of murals that tell you a story, but Journey has a maximum of 2 players at a time. So it is not a multiplayer game, really. You do get to have random assignment to the other player. I've only ever seen one other person playing with me though, so I don't entirely know how easy it is to get second players there. Let's see. Oh, I see a flower. We'll see if this, oh no, that's just a light. Huh. I'm trying to figure out where to go. Right, so Journey has the same general kind of locations. It's not Dawn and Prairie and all of those, but you have similar ideas. So you have like a set of sand dunes in one place, and you have the same kind of sliding race you get in Triumph and things along those lines, just like similar ideas. Okay, so it seems like it's steering me back this way. Which makes me think I missed something. Yeah, it's definitely steering me backwards. What am I missing? Oh, there we go. Flowers. Did that turn it on? Not quite. Let's see if it redirects me again. No. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay. So there's still something over here that I've missed. So, Omega, this one steers by tilting. And holding down to accelerate. Okay. So I guess if you take long enough, it tells you where to go. I thought I'd already been over there though. That might be a new light. So it's definitely interesting to get used to the tilting. Yeah, I've definitely been here. So why are you trying to get me to come back? What did I miss? The more places I go, the more it gets lit up, so I am lighting the ground. So maybe I need to get more of the ground lit up? Yeah, okay, that was it. So this looks kind of more like cloud actually there. Lighting chunks of the ground like that. Ooh. Oh wait. Maybe we are hitting our dark section. This is about the right time for it, if it's going to happen. My guess would be Since we're flower petals, it's gonna be some kind of fire situation. It's definitely more eerie. We might just be going more towards a civilization. It's very dark. I don't see flowers. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely the dark part. Right on time. And we get pulled into the final flower. Nothing bad's happening though. $144 emotes. I actually don't know specifically how many emotes there are. That's one you'd have to look up. I could count them when I get back onto Sky. Depend on how long this takes. I've got basically exactly 1 more hour to stream. So it'll depend on how many more levels of flower there are. If it's the same as the others, there should only be 1 or 2 more levels after this. And when I get onto Sky, I can count emotes and tell you how many there are. But off the top of my head, I actually don't know. Because there were like 40 when I started. 142 regular seasonal spirits. Summer stances and calls. And then there's, oh yeah, weird stuff like Aurora. True, makes sense. Excellent. It's good we have Wandable here to look stuff up for us. Okay, so we do have another level. If you remove meditation, okay. Ooh, this is a cool purple flower. Okay. So we still have a destroyed world. Those are very sad looking flowers. So I wonder if this doesn't quite have the same level of gameplay. We'll see if it goes from bad to good again. Or dark to happy again. This looks a little like Wasteland, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. The question is, do we have like an ascent like we do in the other games? Wait. Why didn't I collect those? That is the question. Ah, there we go. Okay. So when we collect the purple flowers, we fix these. We're fixing all of the destruction. Oh, okay. Yep, that's what I thought. We are now blackened flower petals. Oh, I lost a bunch of them. Okay, so yeah, this is the Wasteland level. In this game, it's the downed power lines. Okay. I don't know if all of them can be fixed, but I do know not to go into one again. Oh, but you have to go in a little bit in order to get the flowers. Okay, I see the flower in there. This one doesn't seem to be quite as high voltage. So there's gonna be safe paths, it looks like. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know if this is the Eden level or if this is the Wasteland level. Yeah, okay. Dead. Interesting. So the question is, am I supposed to fix all of these? Ah, okay, so you don't die all the way. Even if you die, you don't die all the way. Another one. Now those should have gotten me some more purple flowers. Technically. And there should be a purple flower that lets me turn off that power. But maybe not. The question is, am I meant to be going through this and fixing everything, or am I just meant to survive it? The purple flowers aren't hidden. I need to get to the purple flowers without being completely destroyed. Okay. So this is a face the dark dragon type thing. I have to get the purple flowers. I think it's gotta be a precision thing, really. If I go too close. Okay. So this is high precision. Now I'm largely safe. I'm gonna go back to this one back here. The thing is, I can't tell if this first one is actually meant to be fixed, or if it is just like the initial manta or guardian that is just supposed to show you that something dangerous is going on. I don't see anything in there that looks like I should be going to rescue or save it. So I think that is just the initial, here's the scary bad thing. That's what it seems like to me, but we'll see as I go. How these wind up being. If all of them can be fixed. And if we get out the other end. Okay. Precision and avoid the sparks. So I don't think touching any part of it is going to be bad. I do think touching sparks is bad, specifically. Okay, so we got zapped there. I'm curious about... This looks like the right route in. Just gonna have to stay away from sparks. There we go. Okay. So we have a bunch more flowers to get inside now. This one stops sparking. Can we get all the ones out here? Yeah. I think that's all the new ones. No, not quite. Okay. Yeah. It's hard if you don't know what's coming up with Eden. It's really hard. I think most people tend to get confused with that one because it says you may lose your light as opposed to you will. What did I hit? Oh, I see the sparks. Okay. And the may implies that there is a way to do it right and not lose all your light. So I would say that part is definitely a little bit misleading. I think this really strikes me more like Eden, honestly. This seems more like Eden. Just in play. Yeah, that is always a good stage. You can tell you've grown up as a player when you're like, yeah, Eden's fun. I'm bored, let me go run Eden. Oh, I'm kind of shocked if I stay there. See flower over here. This looked structure-wise though. Because remember Wasteland has... Well, I guess pipes would work for both Eden and Wasteland. But Wasteland has those pipes to the side of the battlefield. This really strikes me as similar in structure to that, as well as the colors. We'll see. If there's a good one after this, then this is Wasteland. If this is the end, then it's Eden. No, those aren't flowers I need to get. We are going... Ah, we do have flowers to get, they're just not the ones I thought. Is there more in here? No. Only pink and purple flowers in here. Just miss. I haven't been stopped from completing anything, so I'm thinking that that first one really was just the lesson one. The here's the bad thing one. Okay, I have to get through this. Even though it's all dark. Yeah, so this is where we got our pipe structure from. Flowers this way. Oh, they're pink flowers, which means they're gonna throw us. Okay. I wonder if this thunderstorm is going to be a problem. I'm also not sure if it matters what order we do this. This is a lot easier than the last one was. Got wider open spaces. And then that happens. Okay. Oop, not all of it. Gotta hit them all. It's doing something. Okay. Avoid the spitting power. So you're basically caught up then, Omega. Which quest in Vault do you have? this is more or less stressful than hiding from guardians and krill. Oh. Yeah, remembrance. Mm-hmm. Luckily, there's no, like, interesting locations that you unlock by finishing Remembrance. So as bugged quests go, that's not the end of the world. Wind and lightning. Yay! Oh, that is just terrifying looking. Oh, so this is dangerous because it could throw you in to the power. And I'm guessing with enough of these we unlock that gate to whatever terrifying world is over here. Yeah, that's actually scarier than everything else in all these games. Oh, interesting. Hadn't thought about that. Yeah, I guess if you know where you're going, you can figure it out. Then you could theoretically complete it. It's the part where you have to actually, like, place things, correct? So you need to find where you're supposed to be placing things. Because the spirits aren't where they're supposed to be anymore. Okay, I see the home portal here. Oh no, I don't. We're still following wind. We just don't have any flowers to collect currently. Okay, 2 paths. This is the direction the wind's going in. Oh yay, lightning. Doesn't look like there's anything that's trying to hurt me in this area. Oh, never mind. But this really, it really does seem very Eden-like. Oh, okay. So you can see the spirits, you just don't know where you're supposed to be placing things. Oh, it's going to work. Oh, and that over is the dangerous. So you just have to figure out where the interact spaces are. It was janky when it came out, and I am curious whether it's actually gotten worse or if it's just the same kind of janky that it was. I don't know if I can get under that without getting hurt. Oh, I can. This seems more Eden-like. I have to fix it all, though. So I came in, I think. Oh, I see a flower. Snag that one. Certain directions are probably easier to go than others. Here. Ooh, that's a new flower color. Found a green flower. Is that the final flower? No. just unlocked a new one. So down this way. Oh, but these are new flowers, and some of them are. Ooh, we have a maze. I think the other way last time, so the slope goes this way. What about these? Those and then over here. I really can't tell if I'm going forwards or backwards anymore. I think I'm going backwards actually. Yeah, because I went by that. There's somewhere out this direction. Okay, I went that way to start with. I'm going this way. Generally tell which direction I'm going. Those purples. These. I do want to aim this way, so if there's one out like this, and go towards it. So we go this way? Not exactly. No, it's a dead end. Does look like we can go this way. New flowers yet? No. Oop, new flowers. Okay. Oh, stuff is falling now. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, inspect you growing out of the ground. Don't hit anything, basically. I'm going with this is worse. This is worse than the other games. It starts out so peaceful. Oh, the pink flowers help shoot me faster out of here. Doesn't seem good. I feel like oh, I see what looks like I should be aiming for it. I don't know, big open space seems a little dangerous. I didn't actually get to another flower. Okay. That one's alive. And there is a new flower. So that was the wasteland level, which means there's something worse somewhere. Okay. Alright. This just starts us back right where we were. Oh, look at that. That's awful. Okay, so a flower is growing out of the middle of all this destruction. And it looks like it's trying to fix everything, which would make sense with how these games tend to go. Ah, there we go. Okay. So now we get to fix this whole area that we just went through. Okay. Take a minute to gather everyone, but I still can't quite tell though if that was the wasteland or the Eden. So we're fixing everything now. Could technically be like the vault level, but realistically, neither Journey or Sky actually has a fix-it level. Or I guess you have stuff like enchantment and nesting where you do fix everything. So that could be the kind of thing that this is. Whee! It is kind of fun to drive like this, honestly. Okay, so that's enough for there. A giant metallic spider web. Whenever I have like magic light powers, I can fight off the power lines now. Oh. Now when I go over them, they go away. Oh, and they pop back up again. Never mind. Might be a little high. I'm gonna turn that one down a bit. Okay. Still gathering. I have no idea if I'm supposed to be gathering all of these. Or if I'm just supposed to use my magic light powers to head through this gate. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we're playing the 9-colored deer and the fire trial now. We have immunity and we get to bust through all the bad stuff. Yeah, okay. Played this one before. Or any of the versions of Days of Nature where you're solving these kind of things as well. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is cool. Do you have anything over here? Yeah. It's all the toxic stuff that has turned this into a wasteland. And we just have to run into it. Ooh, and we have more of the red flowers. Red flowers. Oh, they're fixing the building. That's cool. I did miss a couple. Let me go back and snack them. Not sure if we've gotten everything now. One more. Ooh, there's one. Go a little more slowly, see if I missed any of them. Well, it's also possible you just don't need all of them. Oh, okay, so if I hold it down, it builds up and then shoots forward. Okay, so I don't think we needed all of those. Well, thank you for stopping by, Omega. We'll see you again next time. Have a good night. Whee. Oh, that's not a bad thing. These are. Really reminds me of all the more recent days, I guess not the most recent Days of Nature, but last year's Days of Nature that we got to redo a little bit of this year. With the baskets and traps in the like fishing pool thing. Really any of that kind of mechanic. Okay. Let's go ahead and fix these up too. Okay, so I am guessing there's not any more bad stuff after this. That part with the power lines and whatnot has to be this game's version of Eden. And this is its version of Orbit. Or the Ascent. Still fairly similar ideas. They're all definitely based around the same kind of things. There's so many flowers. Oh, but in this case, everything I pick up turns white. Oh, wrong direction. Okay, let's see about going this way now. This is kind of cool. Just busting down all the bad stuff. Okay, and it shows where the next bit of path is. It's also nice being able to not necessarily collect every single one of them. Getting as much as we need, but it doesn't seem to make a difference collecting all of them versus collecting some of them. I think that's everything in this area. So we should be able to go through to the next area now. Bust through the whole thing. Oh wow, we're bringing color back to the world. That's cool. Each one we break brings more stuff back. We're rebuilding a civilization that was destroyed. Oh, cool. Okay, so it's blowing us up to the rooftops and steering us to get the flowers we need to. Huh. Wow. This is really amazing. Don't know where. Oh, I can see. I think we already got those. Okay, but it is showing us we need to fly on the rooftops. We got that one. I think there were a couple that I missed. Some red ones. Oh, we got those. Oh, but we need to get the ones over here. And all the yellows. Ah, because there's more over here. Ooh, there's an inside. Are we going inside now? Oh, I think we might be. Maybe not, though. Might just be that these are fairly simplistic designs. So there's nothing inside. Okay, yeah, so that's what we're aiming for. Okay, so a highway. Because it doesn't actually matter how many of these I get. We're just fixing everything as we go by it. Wow. All the different types. Yeah, this is definitely the orbit. So that last phase was just the Eden part. Ooh, there's two different paths. I'm gonna need to get both of them eventually. Oh, I missed those. Okay, so there's a bunch more stuff. Oh, we're back to scary growing stuff again. Not sure. I can yeah, okay, cool. I can take these all out. And I can fly up. And the more I take out, the happier the buildings become. Alright. I'm gonna turn back around, head down, and get the rest of these. I'm assuming there's a way to go on the path that I came from at the other side. It's gotta be some sort of loop like the others have been. Wow, so many flower petals now. Let's see. Any more down below? Yeah, one more. Okay. This might be a significantly more satisfying ending than a lot of the other games. There we go. Because with the others, we don't actually really get to make everything better. But this one, we're fixing everything. We gotta save the fallen sky kids in the sky. Well, they're still fallen next time we go back. But also, I don't know how well this one stays. Okay, we're going up. We're bouncing. Wow, that center thing is kind of terrifying. Okay. Oof. It's just metal structures growing up to protect the heart of this. I don't know if I'm supposed to go back and find that second path through. If it might help in any way. There's so much of this. All of nature fighting back. Okay, so I am meant to just go. Wow. So we're just taking the structure down from the inside. Yeah, this is kind of like what happens in orbit, except we get to do it. Instead of how, like, the whale busts through everything. I just don't know how much of this I need to dismantle. So it is trying to aim me up. I don't know if I just need to go through it. To the top? Yeah, okay, so we're after something really specific. Yeah, this is exactly like orbit. Look at that. And we're back to our room. Huh. Interesting. And then it destroys everything for us. That's really neat. Oh, it's a tree. It's a tree that had some problems. It looks like it winds up being a happy tree now. The whole world is fixed. I'm guessing that's the last level? Giant cherry tree. But let's see what happens. Okay, so we have the whole industrial world. Looks like an ordinary day. Little seagull. And a flower growing out of the ground. Okay. 3, 3, that would be 6. Do we have... possibly one more level then? No, okay. So this is just... although I am steering this. Oh, that's cool. Actually interactive credits. Oh, that's really neat. Each person is a flower. This is one of the best sets of credits I've ever seen because you actually have people interact with them. Each individual one. And it actually does something. I think this is the first level again, or something similar. Very neat. Yeah, because people usually just like skip the credits or scroll through them, but having them actually be interactive credits. Oh, there's just pieces from all the different levels. I think. I missed stuff over here? No. Oh, wait. Flowers in there? No. Making all sorts of patterns. Right, so these are just the levels we went through. Huh. Retracing our steps. So it's similar to how Journey's credits pull you back through, except in this one you actually get to steer. So there's more gameplay. Did miss a couple, so I'm not sure where it's supposed to go from here. Oh, neat. They release stuff into the sky. Gotta hop up and get the blue ones now. Yeah, this is very clever. Right, so we're gonna use the pink one to launch ourselves up to get the blue ones. Huh. Nice. Wonder if they all got to pick what color flower they were gonna be. Or if they just got assigned flower types. I know it is fairly standard credits, so it's like different sections. This isn't exactly where we went in the game, though. This is a little bit different. Oh, as we go through, the letters are what gets scattered. That's what we're heading for. Music department. Oops, missed. Yeah, this whole section is the music department. Whee! Oh, there's so much of it. Already got those. Although, while it does make you actually go buy them, I'm not actually reading any of the names, so maybe it isn't the best version. Okay, so then it will steer us another direction. I don't know, this is a really nice chill game, except for that one level. Most of it is really quite soothing. Ooh, haystack time. Okay, yeah, so just go all the way around it. Sound design. It shoots us up top here. I don't know, this might be one of the coolest designed levels, actually. Definitely worth going through the credits for it. Especially since you don't actually have to read the credits. But it's a whole nother level. Whee! Make the water glow. And I don't actually know if you have to do that. I'd have to play more to see. But it does seem like it's a good thing to do. Okay, so that's everybody there. Now we're headed out this direction. I like that it shows us where we have to go. Eee. See how well I can steer in Sky after this. Might actually try tilting it. That would be not great. I guess this is one of those cases where tilting the controller actually does tilt your player. Okay, so these are not dangerous like they were. Also not as easy to get to for completing the level. It's amazing they wrote an entire level just for the credits. Okay, there goes that level. Then we have even more. It really is just so clever. And then I don't have to steer that. Okay, so now we have pretty standard credits, finally. But that was a really neat way to do credits. It really was. It's steering, not me. But now I'm back to steering, so we are not done with the credit level. This kind of explains why they liked the Little Prince so much and had the rose as the guide. They had a whole flower thing already. I'm curious how far this goes. Extra credits. So that should be it. Should be standard credits now. Normal roll. Weirdly sideways roll. Let's still kind of play with them. Tilting doesn't do much though. Press the corner and it takes you away. Doesn't seem to be a way to skip through these though. But I am curious what happens on the other side of them, so I'm going to let them roll. And we should have probably just enough time to pop over to Sky and do some dailies. In fact, while these credits roll, I'm going to go ahead and get my category switched. And go ahead and edit my stream stuff just because I don't know how long these are going to scroll for. I had to pop into Sky. And that looks like it was about the right amount of time. Credits seem to be finishing off. I don't know if I have anything I can do, but there we go. Fading. These are usually the bottom of all credits. This looks like we should be done really fast. Soon. There can't be much more of a scroll here. So I'm curious what that dark black dot is. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can't quite move my head far enough over. Do we just watch? I can't steer. Nothing's really happening. Tapping the screen doesn't seem to do anything here. Oh, well. Okay, there we go. And we are done. And it looks like we can go back and relive whatever level we want to. But I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Sky so we can get some dailies done. Which one do I do? Do I do change? I'll just do this one. Pop this screen on so that I can switch to Sky. And there we go. We can pop into Sky. Everybody see the end of the tournament? Definitely answered the questions of what do people get as prizes, because it was nothing. Nobody got anything. Hopefully everyone got the traveling spirit. Oh, I don't have to tilt now. It's actually really nice. Is there anything in here currently? It's just gonna be the standard, I think. Oh yeah, but I was saying we have ourselves a journey cloak. Sometimes I'm tempted by it, but I honestly don't tend to do lots of money on here, and I really don't think it's worth that much. Maybe if you're like a big time Journey fan. Got a moth. Oh, I guess it's 2 different moths, isn't it? Yeah. Do they say what they are? Oh, sparrow. What is a sparrow? I know moths, but I actually don't know what the sparrow is supposed to be. I haven't really heard people use that term in here. I think I'd have to look that one up. Okay, let's see what today's things are. Oh, okay. That would make sense, and that would be why I haven't heard it. I've played with Indonesians, quite a few. Mostly if I played with non-English speakers. I don't think I've actually run into any Japanese players, personally, that I've actually interacted with. Well, that's different. What are you? Oh, it's the same thing. Still one of these spirits that's out of place. It's not doing anything this time. Okay. I did not pay attention. Red light, which means we are headed into Wasteland. What else? Darkness. Celsius Survivor's Memory. Oh, I think that's just the standard one in the main area of Wasteland. Pretty sure. Have to check that one out. Yeah, Stealthy's totally the main one. I just have to remember, like actually think about it and remember which is which. It is cool seeing all the past bits and everything that led here. I think at this point in time they have a game that they can keep building on, and it'll be a while before they have to make a new version or a new game. Aha! Hello! Oh yeah, plus we can hug a friend. And solve the daily! Yay! And we can go find all the daily things. Like candles. There's not one there, which means there's some over here. We do have to burn darkness. the lanterns haven't been around for a while. I liked those. Are there still spells for lanterns you can get? I think it's been a couple of years since lanterns were used for anything. This does not look like it's stealthy. It's not stealthy, is it? Okay. Okay, if that one's not stealthy... Is stealthy one of the terrible ones in the middle of Wasteland? Okay, so stealthy's... Oh, wait, is that the one that's in the battlefield up the tower? Okay. It's the last one they had. It's not the bad krill path, it's the other one. I can throw on a krill deterrent spell and walk straight through it. Although I don't think I'll keep you on my back for that one because I don't know if my krill... Oh, not carry. Oh! Is it the one in the center? Because there's only one other one that goes around... Yeah, there's only 3 in the graveyard. One of them's not carry, so... Yeah. Okay, that one's super easy. It hasn't been that one in a while. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go check over here just because it's been so long since the candle was up here. It's not. But I think it is over here. There we go, our last candle. It's also been a really long time since I did double light. I feel like that used to happen at least once a season. And I don't think double light's happening as much anymore. They've made it near the ends of seasons. It used to be totally random. It would just happen sometimes. Sometimes it would even be pretty close to the beginning of seasons. Whee! Okay, so my steering's a little off from playing Journey and Flower. But it will get back to normal. And that's been set off, which means we're fine to go this way. Okay, apparently we're not. We're gonna stay here. Can make it over this way, though. Realistically, we could probably make it further, but I'm just gonna wait here. I'm glad they fixed this area because this used to be iffy on exactly where was safe. Sometimes you get caught even if you're like here. I think they have largely fixed that. Okay, so I do know which one we are aiming for. Although I think we might as well go get the red light first since it is over here. We should be able to pop back into the pipes. Although I guess out the other side and back in is probably technically the safest way. It just may not be the fastest. This is nice that there's 2 locations for the red light, and then we don't actually have to go all the way to the Ark to get it. And we're in the window. And plenty of time to head out. I think this way's probably easier. I don't know. It's the way we're gonna go. I think they're probably about the same. Yeah, I wonder about that. It's entirely possible. They thought about it and for some reason they decided it wasn't the best plan. It's one of the only ones that's like a weird side area where you actually have to go quite far away to get to it. But the good thing with where Ark is located is that there's absolutely nothing dangerous on your path to the Ark. Whereas with this one, you do actually have to get past a few krill. Well, I guess just one krill. And during the season, there wasn't a quick journey. There wasn't the... These days, your guide tends to show up and you can just click on the guide and it teleports you to the location. Enchantment didn't have that. So, there we go. Enchantment, you actually had to get to the Ark yourself. If there was teleport back then it wouldn't have been as big of a deal. But they didn't actually... Alright, there was teleport between characters, but they didn't have the teleport you to the location of the season at that point in time. So I think they put it over there because more players were likely to be happy going there. Should be all we need to do. I don't think we actually have to relive the season. Yeah. That should be everything. Nice and simple dailies. I don't think there's any other dailies that are needed because we don't have an event or days of going on. But I do have about 10 more minutes. Whee! Oops. Gotta land. And then... Oh yeah, there was an update, wasn't there? I think I got an update last week. And I don't think PC did at that point in time. Has the update fixed anything? Or I guess anything useful? So this should solve some of the bigger problems. What's still an issue? They fixed the flashing. Is there anything in the season that's actually not working? I think they fixed the chunk that wasn't working. Hey, Phantom! We're chatting about what the patch is gonna be. Oh. All the stuff that they're like actually adding in. That'll be really nice when it actually happens. Favorite emotes is going to be amazing. Remind me again what they're doing with remove friends, because you can remove friends currently. Oh, I guess you can block people currently. I don't know if you can actually unfriend them. Yeah, because if I click on you, I can do block and I can do report. There actually isn't an unfriend. So what I saw, I think I saw what you saw, and it... You trash bin them. Yeah. They just turn into any other acquaintance. And you have to actually go find them again to refriend them. I would assume sending an invite would do it too, but I don't know. I'm curious, if we're fighting Krill here, what exactly these barricades were meant for. Because that whole battle we got to see with the Aurora season did show that it was fighting Krill. They weren't fighting each other like in Journey. Oh, I guess maybe the Krill can't swoop. They might stab themselves on these barricades. Yeah, I did wonder about that. If they do have some level of fighting each other in this game. Those are huge spears. And when we did the battle one, we were getting hit by arrows, and it's not like the Krill were shooting arrows. So I wonder if this is meant to be similar to Journey, where it is fighting over something, and the Krill maybe weren't evil to start with, and could have been guardians like the guardians in Journey. Just kind of terrifying looking. I guess my sky sound is actually pretty low right now. The sound in this area is just really low. Whee! Can stack all the candles in here. That's a cool looking doorway. I never really go over that direction when I haven't lit it, so I'm gonna go check it out. I am curious with both of the other two games if Cloud and Flow have the same structure to these three, Flower, Sky, and Journey. They don't seem to. Seems like other parts that were put in. I can fly up behind here. I'm guessing we don't have a way through, though. Ooh, doorway. I'm sure it doesn't lead somewhere, but still a doorway. Oh, there's a doorway in every corner, isn't there? Yeah, something like that. It kind of looks like this was some sort of ancient meeting area or something. Almost like how home is. A doorway to every realm. Or possibly the bottom floor of vault. It is similarly structured. We don't actually see how this landscape is laid out exactly. How the different levels fit together in the world. This is kind of like Journey's home. I'm sure somebody's gone through and figured out exactly how each level fits in, but I could see this being underneath Vault and having Vault be up there, essentially. I think we've tried getting through the top before. I don't think this level has an out, I think. Ooh. It's a reset screen. The question is, where does it... Huh, you reset to here. Okay. You go too high, you get reset to the entrance. Oh, and the whole area resets, actually. Oh no, the candles are still lit. I can't remember. Do these used to give us light? I don't know if they still do. They do not. Not currently. I figure... Yeah, I'm gonna head home because I have exactly 1 more minute to keep streaming. Or I guess like 30 seconds. Time to head home, turn in the dailies, and be done for the day. Very cool outfit currently wandable. I don't think that's enough for me to get anything else. So all the dailies dealt with. I'm gonna see how long this thing still has before it goes off. 12 days to go. I always miss what it does anyway. I'm pretty sure at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the day that it says there's a fireworks show. And I don't know if there's anything more than that going on. Alrighty. So, since I can raid, I'm going to go see who's on to go raid. And I am going to look through those and see what we can find. Let's see. Still trying to return raids to the people that have raided me. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Looks like Star Astrid is currently in Sky. So let's go ahead and raid them. Looks like they're going through trials. So I'm going to go ahead and set us to start raiding. And I will see you guys all next stream. Thank you for hanging out with me. And let's go ahead and see what Star Astrid's up to.